Hey y'all, I wanted to bring you into the kitchen. We're going to do something that we've smoked things before, but we've never done a chuck roast, and we're also going to do a pork loin. And I wanted to show y'all what we're doing. I had a friend that did the chuck roast, and she said it had the smoke ring just like brisket, and all the fat that's in the chuck roast it's moist. So she actually brought me a sampling of it. It was delicious. So I'm going to bring you over here to the boost block and show you what I'm doing. I'm putting the rub on both of them, and then I'm going to put them in the ice box overnight and just let them marinate with the dry rub, dry brine, or whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to put it on the grill tomorrow and smoke it until we get the internal temperature up to about 155 or 60, and then it's going to be wrapped in foil with a little bit of beef broth in there for moisture, and we'll cook it several more hours until it's very tender. So I want to show you what I'm doing, and the brand of rub that we use on our brisket is what we're using on this, and then it'll be put to bed for the night in a cool place, and then tomorrow going to hit the heat. I've got about a 3.5 pound chuck roast, and I don't remember how much the pork loin weighed. They've been in the freezer and I've thawed them. And then this is the rub that we use, the Rio Ranch seasoning brisket rub. But I'm going to give you their phone number if you would want to order some. It's Rio Spice and Seasoning Incorporated in Huntsville, Texas, 936-294-0222. I'm not affiliated with them. I actually buy this at our Brookshire Brothers grocery store, but you can get it several different places around here. But if you were interested, they have a rib rub and the brisket rub, and it's very good. Makes a good crust on or bark, whatever they call it, on there. So okay, I'm going to get it wrapped up with saran over the pan and put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then I'll bring y'all back for what we're doing tomorrow. Okay, the brisket has sat all night in the refrigerator covered with some plastic wrap, and now I'm just adding a little bit more. I've added some onion and garlic powder, granulated onion and garlic. And because it kind of soaked in, I'm adding a little bit more of our rub. It's not brisket, it's chuck roast and pork loin. And I'm adding a little bit more rub so we'll have a good bark on it. We soaked some hickory and mesquite in a little bit of water, and he's draining it, getting ready to come put it back on the grill. The reason that Troy wants to soak the wood chips in water is when you put them down on the hot coals, you get a lot more smoke, and that's what you're wanting, than if you just let them burn up quickly by putting them in there dry. They smolder and give off more smoke. Okay, I've got a disposable pan about half full of water, and we're going to put it underneath the meat so it'll have more moisture while it's cooking. Troy's just adding the wet wood chips. We mix hickory and mesquite, and we're going to put the water down, and then we'll be putting the meat on. One pork loin, one chuck roast on the long haul. Okay, we're getting the pork loin and the chuck roast on the grill. He's got it up to about 350. Try to get a good bark on them all the way around. Then we're going to wrap them in foil and cook them until they're tender. Instead of wrapping in foil, we're going to put the brisket and the pork loin in this tin foil pan, and I've got about a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of broth in the bottom. Then we're going to cover it tightly with foil and put it back on the Primo grill until it is tender. So we're going out now to get the meat off of the pit to come in and do this part, and then we'll put it back on the pit. Yeah, it's good. There's the pork loin. Okay, y'all, here's the chuck roast, shredded and ready for me to get some sauce made to put it in. And here's the pork loin, and you can see the smoke ring at the edges of some of it. We did leave it in the foil a little bit longer than we should have because the bark got pretty hard and I trimmed most of it off. But the meat has a wonderful flavor, and it's going to be wonderful pulled sandwiches. I just wanted y'all to know, because I didn't know, that you could smoke a chuck roast and it's like a brisket. It's wonderful. And the pork loin has a really good smoky flavor, and he did use some hickory and mesquite chips, wood chips, in with the charcoal. So that gave it a really good flavor. But we're going to have some good barbecue sandwiches out of this. And y'all have a blessed day. Be planning some fun days this summer. Have something to look forward to. It don't cost a lot of money to have fun. We used to gather the kids up, me and my best friend. I had two and she had two. And we would just go down to Chain of Lakes, which was a place out in the country from here, take a watermelon and a picnic, and let those kids swim and have a picnic. And they looked forward to that. That was almost as good as an amusement park because it was away from home and fun with friends. Just plan a picnic, plan something where y'all have something to look forward to, and your kids will have something to look forward to. Get them off those games and get them out doing something in the fresh air. So y'all stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and hit that little bell so you'll be notified when I do put a video up, because I might fool you and put some extra ones up. Appreciate you watching. Please share it with your friends on your social media and tell people that just wants to learn some good recipes for their family where they can go watch and learn. Lord bless y'all, and I'll see you soon.